guys. Just wanted to come out here and say, make sure you hit up Underdog Wireline, man. These guys really know what they're doing. They got it going. I've worked with them personally on the field. I know you've heard me say it 100 times, but it's the truth. So look, they offer emergency shower trailers. They offer lay-down machines. They offer cool-down trailers. They even offer wireline, slick line, braided line, whatever you need. They probably got whatever line that you want, bro. So hit these guys up. Give them a call at this number, and support them like they support us.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Patch Boys here with some more exciting news. So we got a little partnership going with Colin McClellan, also known as Frack Slap. You guys know him from the podcast. And, of course, the people from the industry know him as the Roughneck from West Texas, doing big things, right? So he's got a new app coming out. It's called the Collide app. It's a community-based app for oil and gas industry. It's a public forum, basically, where you can go join in conversations with other people that are like-minded or have like jobs in the oil business or different jobs, right? It also has a YouTube like platform where you can search videos and learn about anything in the oil field. It features AI. You can also ask direct questions to and get a direct answer really quick. Man, and if you're looking for a job, Collide Jobs is there to help, man. This is an all-inclusive app, fantastic for the oil and gas industry. I hope you guys can join the Patch Boys there. Thank you.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back with another episode of the Patch Boys podcast.
It's a hectic day.
Hectic day. We're gonna have a lot of fun. You know, a little hectic ain't too bad for the soul. You know what I'm saying? You got to get a little anxious every once in a while. So, but today is the best turkey fest. We're gonna go check it out. We're gonna hopefully get some videos, some content to give to you guys.
But it looks like it's gonna be a hell of a time.
Dude.
I saw the turnout of all the sponsors. Of course, Thomas Christian was on fucking News West 9, or was it News West 9 or whatever, CBS, whatever the fuck
like
it was.
Yeah, he was. I watched him for a little bit, man. I was happy too. I feel like this year it's grown a lot. You know what I mean? Like and what's crazy is that we're about to leave here and go straight over there. So it's like it's just one of those things, man. We're trying to do this week, and then just one thing after another. And we had another guy lined up, but kind of didn't work out. So I think next week we're gonna shoot for it. But man, it's a busy day. Best is really when I was like, man, when they got Thomas on, I was like, that's badass, because like that dude was able to go on the news.
Yeah,
he's like, you know what I mean. That shit went out.
He's pushing it, man, for sure.
I think they're doing really well, man.
Yeah,
and he sounded good on the on there.
Did well,
dude. I was watching. I was like, man, it's because I actually got on the live his TikTok live for a little bit. I was at the gym and I was watching it, and I was like, damn, that's good, and then I watched it later. Like, oh, he did good, dude. He did really well.
He did good, man. Yeah. He's taking the moment for what it is, and he's using it to his advantage, and we're happy for him. Of course, Thomas Christian is a friend of the podcast, and anything that we can do to help him and his career, we're trying to do. So it's great, man. It's great. That's a great collaboration that's about to happen, and I mean, by
the time it hears, you're already gonna see clips and videos. But I think it's good too that y'all gonna get an insight also on, like, because right now we're gonna actually do something a little different today. We're actually gonna try to use like video a lot of it. So we're gonna video. I even got my son to watch us, like, you know what I mean. So it's gonna be a little different. You're gonna get a glimpse of before and after. Honestly, I'm a little nervous. I was a little wound up this morning. Like, fuck, I gotta hurry up and get over there. And I had to get me a menudo. I had to get something to eat. And I had to and then I forgot my coffee.
Yeah.
So I had to stop at the King quick. And then this fucking old man's taking all day. I'm like, dude, I'm about to walk out this some bitch with this. Like, my fucking nerves are rattling.
You gotta stop drinking coffee, motherfucker. What you need to stop doing, dude. That motherfucker's got people by the jugular.
Dude,
in this bitch.
You know what? I don't know. It's like I get like that at first. I think I just have to get here, and then once I get here, I'm good, because
it's a calm space,
dude. It's like I get all. I'm like, and I'm not even late. I got here, it's 10:30. I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I in such a hurry? Like, you know, but I'm always.
I'm the one that's late. Because I take shit. So I learned a long time ago to take shit real fucking light. If it's light, if it's not light, of course not. You fucking have to be anxious about it and whatever. But if it's light, it's light. Today's about having fun.
Yeah, and
that's what we want to do. We want to show the fun side of the best turkey fest, and of course there's the side of the donation and the charity and everything good that they're doing, and of course, but it's a party. You know what I mean? So. We want to go see, you know, what's going on over there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see the cars. I'm ready to see the burnout.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
You know, I think it's gonna be neat, man. Last year I missed it. This year I was like, and I almost had to work last night. Luckily I caught it because I went Thursday to the football game, and we stayed a night, and then I was gonna leave like a little later, but man, Courtney got up like at 4 to go to San Antonio, so I was like, damn. So I had to, I guess, you know, I might as well leave. I'm already up, right? So we left. I got here, and then I ended up loading up a job that for Sunday for tomorrow, and I was like, fuck, man. So did all that, and then it's like, oh man, it was. And then last night they sent a message out, hey, we need somebody to release a packer at 1 a.m. tonight, and I was like, fuck. I was like, man, if they call me, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna fucking.
You're just waiting to see if somebody will raise their hand.
But I think it's because I'm already lined up for Sunday, and I had everything loaded. It's kind of that passed me.
Yeah,
but I was like,
sure.
I didn't care. I was like, dude, if I got to go out tonight, long as I can make it for an hour, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's really what we really wanted to make it, and luckily my schedule opened up. Yeah. And I'm gonna be able to be there as well, so it's gonna be a good time.
I know, man. I'm excited. I was just driving by earlier on the way over here, and I was like, man, it looks pretty. There's a lot of cars. Last night Ishmael was there late, putting up stuff I saw on Snap. So I was like, damn, man. So, and I didn't want to bother him, so I was like, I'll just see him up there because I was like,
yeah, we'll hit him.
I know
up.
he's got.
He's gonna be running around like fucking crazy. Yeah. It's a big deal, man. It's a big event now. Like It's crazy. It's crazy from where they started to what it is now. Yeah, it's insane, man. Dude. It's insane. They're doing big things, man.
And I wanna get it to where we can probably get them on the mic a little bit, talk to just for a few minutes, just hey, you know, back and forth. I think that'd be good, especially because that's like your bread and butter. That's
they made the video that everybody saw that you posted. And it was a good video. Like they did well. It's not like, you know, they have trouble speaking into the mic or anything like that. Like, they can
actually, my man Ishmael, his brothers did good, but Ishmael told me, dude, I did like fucking a lot of takes, and I was like, I said I could tell you right now, I did like fucking 80 once for Collide, and then didn't use a fucking one.
Yeah, I know.
And that is no fucking lie. That was 80.
Especially
clips.
If you're hard on yourself, like you hear yourself skip a word or some shit like that, and you don't think when you're taking a take, you don't think you can go back and redo it in the clip, which I really don't give a fuck. I go back and then I'll redo the clip. It's not something that really bothers me, but it depends on the person, right? Yeah. I can correct myself through the clip and I'll be okay. It's not that big of a deal, but it's gonna be good.
I'm excited how the videos gonna look. You know, I've seen a lot of videos online, and it's like I just had this image, and I'm like, hopefully I can get it what I want, but it's like. And it's not going to be out that quick. It's probably going to be to the next week. But, you know, I'm gonna make sure that one's good. I think that's going to be a little different. Yeah. But I think I'm excited to see how we look walking around, doing all that stuff. I'm a little nervous, too, because I'm not used to being around
Use
people.
A filter that fucking sucks my stomach.
I can do that, too. But, you know, I'm a little nervous about the eyes or, like, if people look, you know, because people see you in mic. I'm like, that shit was kind of getting into me last night. I was like, oh, man.
Now, people are going to definitely fucking look because we're going to look like the fucking little TikTok guys out there fucking doing
And nobody does this around here. No, see it often, right?
Yeah.
But I think what we'll do is we're gonna be a little cool about it. Like it's not gonna be so discreet where we have fucking mics, little mics, and you know, we'll just work with it like that. I think it'll look good, man. So, but I was a little nervous about that. Fuck, man, I don't know what that's gonna be like.
I'm sure the fucking news is gonna be out there.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not. It's not often a charity event blows up like this. On top of the fact that there's a gun and knife show, which is pretty fucking cool that they did it at the same time. People are going to be going into the gun and knife show and be like, "What the fuck is this over here?" And then you know what I'm saying. So it's even more people. They fucking lined it up well. So
dude,
they do good.
I mean, from what it started till now, it's crazy. Yeah. Like you know, I remember them doing it a few years ago, and it was small. And now it's like last year was pretty big. And it was still a good crowd, I think, from what I saw online, you know. But today, it looks like I feel like the energy is bigger this time. Yeah. And I feel like it's going to be a big turnout. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, for sure.
I'm excited, man. I mean, I told Jesus earlier. And Jesus was like, "So how are we going to record?" And I was like, "Nah, I already hired a guy. I hired my son." And I'm like, "All right, man. Are you?" And I told him, I said, "Are you okay with this? Because I mean, you're going to be holding it." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm good, man." I was like, "All right."
I think it's fun for them too, right? Because the younger generation, like. it's different from us. Like, well, we want to be astronauts and fucking firefighters and shit. And now this new generation, like the number one thing, I want to be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
YouTuber and a fucking TikToker and fucking this, vlogger, whatever the fuck, So anything that they can do revolving around camera and social media and shit is, they like it, right? So
I think it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be fun for him too.
Yeah, I think it's a whole experience. I think for everybody, and a lot of his friends are excited about it too. He's telling me so because I told him, I said, "Tell your buddies, man." And he said he was sitting in class and this girl asked him because I don't know, apparently she's always like at car shows, like they go to the ones at Hobbs a lot.
Oh, okay.
And she asked him, "Are you going to that one this weekend?" He's like, "Oh man, my dad's like fucking sponsoring that thing or whatever, or they're promoting it." And I was like, "Shit!" I said, "This, he's like, yeah." He's like, "So obviously a lot of people know about it more." And I was like, "Damn, it's pretty good, man." You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's reaching out pretty good, man. So
I mean, that video you said though, the one they made, was good. I was like, damn, dude. I told him, I messaged like, hey, send it shit to me. And he sent it to me, and I just fucking boom, put it out.
Yeah, I'm glad, man.
I think I don't know. It's like it's crazy to think that this is where we've gone to from the fucking room in the back to like kind of moving, which is fun. I think it's cool because it's like a different kind of view that. That's one thing that make us unique.
We gotta help our buddies as much as we can, right? Our people. So that's what it's all about. Using it for the right thing. But to jump off into another thing, right? Fucking congratulations to the Lee Rebels, right? We saw them. So it's by district. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
I'll be lying to you if I told you I knew what it means. But I know it's like certain districts that have, and we won that district. So we're actually going to play Saturday at 2 p.m. at the Stadium Grande against Trinity this Saturday coming up.
Against Trinity.
Yeah, Trinity's coming down. That's a good team. So we'll see how it goes, man. But these boys have really changed from the first game till now.
They're fucking killing light years better than they were from the very beginning. Like the coaches, he's got them rocking.
Yeah, and they even put Aiden back in at start. Aiden's starting now.
Yeah.
So man, that boy was so happy. Like, it was good to see him because he's had a rough start this year, and we just kept telling him, hey man, just God has a plan for you. It's like that for a reason.
Keep working.
Just keep trying. Don't give up. And he kept. And that day they put him in, and he played the whole game. And I was like, dude, just think about it. Like, you wanted to play the whole time, and it sucked. You didn't get to play as much. But you got to play the playoff game.
But the chances, the chances that he performed. Like every time that we saw him go in, like he was pancaking motherfuckers. Like he performed. It was fucking dope. For those of you who don't know, knowing that eating pancakes on the fucking field, a pancake is when an offensive lineman or a blocker. Hey everybody, Patch Boys here. We want to do this quick short so we can provide some information about our new sponsors, Underdog Wireline. You can see I'm wearing their merch here. So I just want to tell you a few things that they provide. Of course, they're in Wireline. In Wireline, they provide pump down, logging, pipe recovery services, and as well production work. And some of the other stuff that they provide, they have emergency shower trailers and cool down trailers for rent. At the end of this, we're going to put their contact information. They believe in us, we believe in them, and I think we're a match made in heaven. We appreciate all the support, and we hope that you support Underdog Wireline as well. Thank you guys. Hey, what's up everybody? Patch Boys here with some more exciting news. So we got a little partnership going with Colin McClellan, also known as Frack Slap. You guys know him from the podcast. And, of course, the people from the industry know him as the Roughneck from West Texas, doing big things, right? So he's got a new app coming out. It's called the Collide app. It's a community-based app for oil and gas industry. It's a public forum, basically, where you can go join in conversations with other people that are like-minded or have like jobs in the oil business or different jobs, right? It also has a YouTube like platform where you can search videos and learn about anything in the oil field. It features AI. You can also ask direct questions to and get a direct answer really quick. Man, and if you're looking for a job, Collide Jobs is there to help, man. This is an all-inclusive app. Fantastic for the oil and gas industry. I hope you guys can join the Patch Boys there. Thank you. I started watching that show, and I watched like maybe a season or two of it. And even Narcos touched on it too.
You're right. On the Mexico one.
Yeah, they touched on it. It was in the last season. It was pretty fucking cool, man. And so
it's scary though. Like you're right, because I think there's even called something in Spanish. I can't remember the name because I saw a documentary on years ago, and it's like but it's like they found graves of women, like crap load of graves, and they don't even know who they are, and like a lot of the mothers were mad, right? Because they get no help from the police, and it's like one of those things. Like
they were super, like it was a big fucking deal, man. There were so many disappearances on the border, and they were mostly all women. They would just catch women like walking home. Same thing. They're working, and they're going back home, and they would catch them, and they'd kill them, man. It was a killing spree. They believed that it wasn't just one person, that it was because it was so many, that it was a multitude of people taking advantage of the situation, and especially the situation that it is, right, crossing the border back and forth to work and stuff like that. It was it leaves them vulnerable. But I know there's multiple documentaries, there's shows and stuff talking about this. I just don't know enough to really expand on it, right? Because I haven't, but I might look into it some more, right? But it's got its sad history, and it's good history too, right? Like Juarez and El Paso have always been really coexisted. You know what I'm saying? You kind of have to, right? But they're so huge. Both cities are so huge, and El Paso's always been like a very safe place, which is crazy because a lot of people would equate that to other border cities like McAllen or these places. You know what I mean? And it's much more dangerous. Like there's a lot of murders and shit going on. I'm not saying it's not dangerous, but in El Paso, the city itself, it's been a pretty safe place over the years.
I think a lot of it is those sayings, but don't shit where you eat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because they're like, hey, you start fucking causing problems, and now we got a whole deal over here.
Yeah,
and I was like, damn, you know, that makes sense though. I mean, and it was like a different style, like for sure, but it's really nice though. I was like, I mean the heels and stuff. It gave me very like a Albuquerque kind of vibe too. I was like,
cool.
You know, I don't know. I mean, it's cleaner than Albuquerque. I'm not gonna diss El Paso that much. For some reason, I think it's New Mexico. Like Albuquerque is a shithole. I mean, the only thing cool about it is Breaking Bad. That's about fucking it. You know what I mean? And I hate New Mexico. If you know me, I fucking hate them. I hate the speed limits. I hate
think
the chili
most
pepper
Texans,
license plates.
It's so fucking crazy. We're right next to each other, and it's so fucking different.
Dude.
Like it's insanely different.
I mean, for me, it pisses me off. I work in the field, right? So it's like, I'm going 75, then I hit the state line. It's, oh, you're going 50 now. And it's like, dude, what the fuck, you know? Well, like now that we're kind of still on that topic, but it's also there's something that crazy that happened too in Jao, New Mexico. Jao is like an hour and a half from here, and they found a guy. A guy had like, I heard the bodies in the yard.
Yeah, I heard.
Crazy,
about Jao,
right?
Man. And so it's
and he had a bag of like body parts.
Yeah, and supposedly it does have something to do with. Not local, but West Texas. It's people that have been missing over here. Well, they're looking into it, right? Yeah. That are missing from around here. Bodies. Yeah. And so they're starting to exhume and see what's what.
That rang on my head when I said it because Jao, I caught a ticket in Jao going fucking 45 and a 25 or something. Those cops don't play, man. You're going through Jao, do not play with the cops. I mean, they're looking for an excuse, dude, but once I get on that highway, y'all better watch out because I'm back to 70, baby. You know?
It's very crazy, man. It's such a difference in culture. Like, it's crazy because it's the same shit, man. It's you're going over there to work. It's a ton of fucking oil and gas work. Yeah. And but it's a completely different fucking vibe than it is in Texas. It's wild, man, because they're fucking they're our neighbors and shit, and like you get such a different fucking shitty vibe from people from New Mexico, and they have this fucking attitude about New Mexico too. Like, man, you know what? Take your little fucking yellow license plates and shove them.
I hate those.
I hate those fucking license plates, dude. Bro. Like when I see those license plates, like, you son of a bitch.
And they're always going slow. I'm like, this is fucking Texas, bro. Look at the speed limit. And they're probably mad at us when they see us in New Mexico. These fuckers are always on my ass. You know what I mean? Like, dude, we're moving too fast for you guys, bro. Like, I tell that to my man Ozzy, and I haven't mentioned him in a while, but obviously I'm gonna tell you again, like I always said, fuck New Mexico. I can't stand it. Hey, I appreciate the work. I do get work there. I can't shit on it all day, but at the end of the day, I'm not a fan of going through it because it'll take off 10 hours off your damn day.
No, every time, like when we have a shipment going to New Mexico, we gotta be like 5 hours early. Yeah. Because, well, it's going to New Mexico. We got to it's different and all this shit. Yeah. It's always got to be special for New Mexico. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I know. You know what's crazy is that there's an oil company right now that's about to ramp up. I think we're doing about 15 jobs for them. Yeah. They're about to ramp up another 20, I think.
You're already seeing the ramp up.
Yeah.
Because
from the election.
Yeah, we're fucking, like, we're hurting. Yeah. We don't have enough equipment to even run what is expected, right? Because it ramped up crazy, man. This fucking weekend, there was like 40 something fucking jobs over the weekend. Like, it's insane. And like, I don't think people were ready, man. I don't think people were ready. It's gonna be crazy for the next while. I do expect that eventually we're gonna, like anything else, we crank up crazy and, fill the reserves, which are like super depleted because of fucking Joe Biden's stupid ass attempt to fucking close the price gap in gas and fuel.
Which was stupid as shit.
It was dumb as shit to do that. But you should never go below 50%, and he did. I don't think we've ever been below 50% in the reserve.
But it's going to be cranked up here soon.
It's going to be dope, man.
But I think even on Nino's, whenever that happened, he put out that he talked to a lady, and they were going to stack like 100 rigs or something. And after the election, that was the next day, they decided to go ahead and keep people and keep the rigs were going to go out to work. And I was like, damn, that was just in that one day. You know what I mean? Like, so
hope does a lot of things.
Yeah, dude.
And you got to understand that a lot of people are like, well, hope, and well, why you can't fucking hope is part of the business, because investing is hoping that you're going to get returns. That's what the fuck investing is. And these companies have to hope that they are going to be able to make money from their investments. And if they have hope from an election, they're going to crank it up. They're going to feel good about investing the money in their people, in their tools, in their machines, and getting the oil out of the ground,
especially in the oil and gas industry.
Absolutely, it's huge. It's a huge thing. You look at the stock market and what it did. You look at the fucking big pharma and what it did. Like, that's what happens when you put somebody in there that supports what we're doing, right? The companies are like, okay, somebody supports this. We got a little bit of longevity. We have 4 years in the future at least to look forward to get these returns. So then they invest the money. That's what happens.
Big Pharma is really shaking in their boots, bro.
Oh, they're quaking, baby.
You see their stocks dropping like crazy, dude. I was like, damn.
They fell off a cliff, brother.
Yeah,
and they fell off a cliff.
Fuck them. I don't care, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. Medication's good and all that, and it helps everybody, but hurting people for just capital is not good, or lying to people.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? That's where the line is crossed. And I think, don't get me wrong, I love doctors. I love anything that's medicine. Because it all helps everybody that we love and ourselves. But then, there's a certain point where you're like, hey, something ain't right, bro.
Scientific advancement in medicine is extremely fucking important.
Yeah.
If that advancement is being made in the right spots,
it's not being manipulated.
Yeah, 100%. Like. Man, there's so many advancements that could be made instead of the ones that they're making. I heard something crazy, like something about there's more investment and there's more advancement in male erectile dysfunction medicine than there is in cancer medication or cancer research.
That's crazy.
You can fact check it. I have not fact checked it. I have no idea, but if you just sit and you watch how hardcore they push erectile dysfunction medication, it's fucking crazy.
That is wild.
It is fucking crazy, but yet, like other stuff, there is some stuff like the diabetes epidemic, which, you know what I'm saying, like so many fucking people are coming up pre-diabetic and diabetic. It's something that hits home for me, and my family suffers from diabetes, me myself, and it's a huge fucking deal, bro. Like, it's a big deal that there's ways that you can prevent all this shit or mitigate it, and instead of pushing that, they're like, no, we're gonna give you the shit. It's not a miracle cure. We're gonna give you the shit that's going to keep you on the level, instead of fucking telling you exactly, like everybody knows, like, hey, don't fucking eat too much, hey, exercise and this shit and the other. But your doctors, very few doctors are like really pushing that fact. Hey, instead of giving you this shit, we're gonna go to a fucking nutritionist or whatever. And I think that's a little bit more of what people want to see, and hopefully we are going to see it. More wellness training than there is, for fucking, big pharma, right? More wellness training than there is for this push for these medications. And the medications that are meant to, for example, like Ozempic and stuff like that. Like those medications are huge for people that need to reduce their weight and have issues doing it. Like that medicine is huge, but people are abusing it to fucking lose weight. Hollywood is abusing that shit to lose weight. And it's extremely effective, right? Yeah. But for people who are diabetics, if that happens, for example, if a lot of people are fucking taking Ozempic, for example, I don't know if a year ago or a couple years ago when Ozempic first came out, that shit was sold out everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was hard.
It was super fucking difficult to get. And it was because people were just getting it for fucking weight loss. Yeah. Skinny people. I'm not going to say skinny people, but people that weren't, it wasn't a necessity, but hey, I need 10 more pounds to get to my fucking goal weight type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think, I think you're right though on that. I mean, like, but like if it's like for like health reasons, like, hey, you're borderline this, you're that, you're it'd be a lot better, then that's different, right? Yeah. And I think, but what's weird too is that like some insurance policies they won't cover that for weight loss programs.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
And I'm like, why? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna help them out so they don't have any kind of fucking long term effects, right? And I'm like, that throws me off. You know what I'm saying? Because then that shit's pricey. Bro.
The insurance period, like I'm gonna say umbrella, the insurance industry is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But everybody knows it. It's necessary. You need it.
Guys, just wanted to come out here and say, make sure you hit up Underdog Wireline, man. These guys really know what they're doing. They got it going. I've worked with them personally on the field. I know you've heard me say it 100 times, but it's the truth. So look, they offer emergency shower trailers. They offer lay down machines. They offer cool down trailers. They even offer Wireline, slick line, braided line, whatever you need. They probably got whatever line that you want, bro. So hit these guys up. Give them a call at this number, and support them like they support us. This episode is sponsored by Collide. Now, you might remember Fraxat from our previous episode. The man's from Midland, he's a roughneck, and he built a really cool app called Collide. Now, this app is a community app for the oil and gas industry, where you can join forums to ask questions and to share information. Let's say you're looking for a job, you want more money, you want to move up in the industry, look at Collide Jobs. This app features impressive AI tools. It has a very advanced YouTube-like platform, and you can search any topic in energy videos. Look, this app even has an AI bot where you can ask questions and it will answer them instantly. So look, it's free. Sign up now at collide.io.
¿Qué onda, mi raza? Aquí están los Patch Boys. Queremos hablarles de unos patrocinadores de nosotros que son Best, que es Belloc Energy Service and Transport. Estos chavos son camaradas de nosotros de por vida y inmediatamente ellos fueron los primeros patrocinadores que tuvimos nosotros, o queremos que ustedes les den el apoyo que nos dan a nosotros. Best tiene sandblasting, coating, rustabout, welding. Estos chavos se avientan de todo. Aquí vamos a dejar la información. Y por favor denle la mano como la dan a nosotros. Gracias.